Hi, awesome 8th graders. It's Miss Marinese here with a little bit of information for you about how to reach the database source. On your KWL chart, which you are all working away on right now, you know, or I'm telling you now at least, that you need to have different kinds of sources. You need at least one database source. Miss Kelly showed this to us earlier in the year, but I'm going to review it for you again. You also need a primary source, and you need a video or interview for your research. And then you can also use websites and other things, but you have to have database, primary source, video, or interview. To find the database source, you go to the RLS website. You see here our website, and then you go to academics and you go down to library. There it is. And when you get to the library, over here on the left, you can see there's research resources for RLS. Click on that. And then, even more specific, links to reliable resources or sources. Click on that. Encyclopedias and databases are there. So, links to reliable sources, you can even go, let's see, encyclopedias and databases. That's what you want. So links to reliable sources, right underneath that is encyclopedias and databases. Then, remember, Ms. Kelly told us encyclopedias are for general information. So if you don't know who your person is, let's say you got assigned to Belle Boyd and you're saying to yourself, I don't really know who that is. I want to get some general information. You can go over here to the encyclopedias and you will be able to find Belle Boyd in the encyclopedia, and you'll find 1 or 2 paragraphs and maybe a picture, and that'll be a great place to start, okay? Then you can see California State Library databases. If you're on campus, you just click on them and they work. But if you're off campus, you have to log in, and here's your username and your password. You can just copy it and paste it right in and you get what you need, okay? But if you're working at school, you can just click on them. So then you scroll down some more and you can see here's ProQuest Culturegrams. That's one place you can look. ProQuest eLibrary. I think that's where I went and found some good ones, but it continues on. ProQuest Central, millions of articles from journals. And ProQuest Discoverer, ProQuest Researcher. This one, let's see if there's one more. Yeah. ProQuest Companion. So this ProQuest Researcher, because it said it was ideal for middle and high school students and educators, so I tried that one out. You can click on any of these, but I tried that one out, and I was able to find a bunch of articles. I put up here, remember, you want to start with a general kind of search and then make it more specific as you go. So I started with the Civil War, and I saw what they came up with. And then I think I maybe made it more specific, and I put in United States or something like that so that it wasn't civil wars in other parts of the world, but only in the United States. And then I scrolled down and I just looked at the articles. Some of them were totally not what I wanted. They didn't do it for me. But I did subject search keyword. Let's try keyword search and see if that makes it better. I did find one article that was called "The Raising of Cotton by Free White Labor." So that would be a great, and it was printed in 1865. Perfect for somebody who is looking for information on slavery and maybe even abolitionism, because they were looking at, well, what do we do? How do we have our farms be successful even without slave labor? So, see, maybe advanced search is going, I didn't do an advanced search before, and I just did just fine, but we'll try Civil War, and we'll try United States, and see what we get. Maybe I should add in, let me go back to my advanced search and add in slavery. Immigration, moral wounds. Constitution, that's something that might be helpful depending on what topic you're doing. Our liberties and institutions, what Union and Confederate soldiers, etc. Keeps going. North and South. Others' stance on slavery. So if you have the topic of slavery, this might be good. There's even a picture there which looks like a primary source. So if I open that up, I might find not only an article, but also a primary source. Civil War amendments. So that's where you want to go, and that's where you want to search. And you can look in all sorts of different databases that are there. There are lots of options. So it doesn't have to just be this one. You could try Discoverer. This is elementary and middle school students. So if the other one seemed a little bit difficult and a little outside of what you're comfortable with, we can try the Civil War in this one and see what we get. Searching for us right now. Might even click on history and browse history, but I want to see what they come up with under the Civil War. 5 things you need to know about World War I. Well, good golly. Maybe, what if I put it in quotation marks so that the Civil War has to be together in the article? Let's try that and see if that helps. The Civil War. Searching again, I can see right here, the little dots are telling me it's searching. The Vietnam War, cross-dressers of the Civil War. Ooh, one of you has somebody, was it not Clara Barton, that was medical. There was somebody who dressed up, a woman who dressed as a man because she wanted to fight in the Civil War. There you go. That would be great. And it even says hundreds of women disguise themselves as men to fight for both sides. So, and you have a couple of primary source documents right there. You've got pictures. So Abe Lincoln, master politician, that's going to be good for one of the groups. So this is what you need to do. You need to find at least one database source. You may also find your primary source here. Don't just rely on random internet searches. Be more specific. Go in to the RLS website and find the academic tab, go under library, then it's resources for research, links to reliable sources, encyclopedias and databases, and just scroll down and find something. Do your search and find something that will be good for you. If you have questions, don't hesitate to ask me or Ms. Mesmer. Thank you. Bye.